Welcome again, everyone, to Hot Plate Madness. It's the lovely Jen Martin. And our good friend Logan is back with us today because we are doing the No Steak Cheesesteak. And I ain't got no time to play with a cheesesteak that don't got no steak in it. So I'm out of here, and I'm going to turn it over to Logan to man this sucker up. So
Quitters! Quitters! Bye, Roger. Bye, Roger. Roger's just being lazy today. How's it going, Logan?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. You like No Steak Cheesesteaks?
Personally, no, I don't.
Oh, great. This will be wonderful.
So I'm not going to taste it either.
That's like me with the stir-fry episode, where I was like, no, I'm just not going to like this. And lo and behold, I didn't like the stir-fry. Okay, no, the reason why we're doing No Steak Cheesesteak, excuse me, is because when you're on a budget, you can't exactly just go buy steak at the store. It's more expensive, right? But I love cheesesteaks, okay? So when you're on a budget, you can actually make a cheesesteak sandwich using burger meat, which is what we're gonna do today. And when I was at the store shopping for burger meat, you can get the off-brand, the local brand, whatever it is, Kroger, whatever it is in your town, okay? You can get that usually for cheaper. But today, I found this deal on 3 pounds of burger meat for the same price of 2 pounds of the off-brand. And so, because it was on sale, I went ahead and bought it. And the smart thing when you're budgeting like that is that you just use the portion you need and you freeze the rest in a Ziploc bag, and then you're not having to buy it for your next meal. Okay, next time you have No Steak Cheesesteaks. Okay, so what we're gonna do, Logan.
Yes.
How are you cutting onions?
But I just get it done. I don't know how to cut an onion, really. So you want to see how I peel it? I would start peeling it like this. But I think...
Roger's really good at cutting onions. Come on, Roger.
Well,
come cut the onions for us poor souls.
Yeah, I don't...
I will cry and Logan will destroy the onions. So...
Yeah, so...
Roger.
Hello again, I'm back. I didn't think I would be back.
Then with some knowledge.
I'm going to punch Logan in the face.
Roger,
with some knowledge.
I turned it on.
Oh my gosh, that power strip was off.
Oh.
Whoops.
Welcome to our little hot plate
The power strip plugged into the power strip was off.
So it'll take that a second to warm up.
So yes. Why don't you peel it? Why?
So, well, again, Logan, the idea here is, one, we want to get these unpeeled onions, because to get a peeled one from the grocery store already, it's going to be like another $1 added onto the cost of that. So you buy the one that's unpeeled, cut off the ends like I've already done, and then you can just slice that guy right down the center like so, and then you can just peel it off just like that, and bang, you're peeled, so you've just saved yourself $1.
Oh my goodness, the onions.
And you've made Jen Martin's eyes water. And there you go. And so
you're gonna need
you can see, and I've got it's really juicy, and so then I can do this towards Jen, and it really bothers her even more. So, Jen Martin, do you require my services anymore, or do we have it? I think we're good. Logan, take over.
Roger just really wants to be lazy today and not be on the show.
How do you want to cut, Jen?
In just like diced pieces.
Roger.
Roger. Okay. So because this is 3 pounds of burger meat, I'm actually just going to eyeball it into 3 sections. And the recipe asks for 1 pound of meat, but because we got extra people today, I'm going to cook up 2 pounds of it. But anyway, so you don't have to weigh it out on a scale in the kitchen. You can just eyeball it, okay? No big deal.
If you want to know how not to cut an onion, just pay attention.
Logan's dying over there.
Heck yeah,
By the way, Roger has left the entire studio and shut the door behind himself. He's not even here. He's like, yeah, I'll be in there, I'll watch, I'll support you, whatever. They're cutting onions, I'm out. Boob. Can I say that on YouTube? Can I?
You can now.
I've heard worse. But I mean, if you have to, just like mute yourself in that part.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay. Leave it out. No, I
feel like man, dude. I'm gonna try. Oh, I'm thinking burger meat.
Isn't the burger what?
Okay, I gotta get this in the pan. There. Okay, it's in the pan.
I don't know how this is gonna end up, guys.
Oh, look who decided to grace us with his presence again.
I'm back.
Roger's back. We totally threw you under the bus while you're gone. I'm pretty sure I used a word. I wasn't sure if it could be on YouTube, but I used it.
Let's get demonetized. It's not appropriate.
According to this recipe, it says to sear both sides of the burger meat before breaking it up.
Oh, juice in the
I
eye.
don't know if you can. Oh no! You gonna make it?
Emergency eye wash, though. That'll be fun.
I'm just blame Roger. Roger should have been up here cutting the onion.
Yeah, Roger. Here, Jen, would you like to put the onion in there?
Let's put it in a bowl for now, because I think we have to melt butter and pan for.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Here's a bowl for your onions.
Thanks. Would you like to transfer them for me?
I don't want to touch them. Dude, just pick up the cutting board and.
Man, we gotta do it the hard way.
Clearly! Yeah, there you go.
Whoops! See, I had to figure out which angle was
I
better.
might make a mess when I try to turn this over.
Please don't.
I don't know if that's really considered seared on one side.
Look at that! Look at that pepper we got in there, too.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't even pepper them.
It's the special pepper.
Question from the audience. Question from the audience.
Question from the audience.
Oh, well, wait.
Sorry, we're a little distracted by the fact
Before
that.
we answer the question from the audience, did you notice how Logan freaked out when he dropped the GoPro? Can't break a GoPro. It's in its protective coat.
I look at Roger, I'm like,
Yeah, he all freaked out. He's like,
I'm so sorry.
will I ever be on the show again? And the answer is no. No, you won't.
Dang it!
Oh
So what's the question?
So I see that you're cooking the burger in like a pod form. Is that for a reason or?
Because the internet said so.
Okay. I didn't know if it was part of the step.
It is part of the step where I said it says to sear it first before breaking it up. Yeah. It said to sear on both sides. So I'm like, oh, I'll do my best, but really I'm just going to break it all up in the end. I've decided to not veer or stray from the recipe.
Want some onion juice?
Stop.
Put it right
Like
there.
I'm blinking
Whoa,
like crazy up there.
So I'm back again. So the reason she's doing this
Oh,
sear
good.
right here,
Roger's going to tell us.
I'm punching in the face with some knowledge right here. So the reason we're doing this sear right here is you want to kind of harden the meat a little bit, so when you start breaking it up, it doesn't turn in like, do you remember the taco episodes or the fajita episodes where it kind of turned into really fine? You don't want this really fine, and so by searing both sides, when she starts to break it up a little bit, it's not going to come off in little tiny chunks. It'll be a little more
Really?
substantive too.
It doesn't look like it's going to do the job.
Well, we'll see what exactly happens because we don't really know what we're doing all the time, but that's
Get
the
out.
concept. So
Okay. Roger, I
maybe
can't
I'll just hang
see.
out with you guys.
I
Okay.
think you should, Roger.
All
I
right.
can't see.
Oh.
You know what you're doing with the meat.
Supervise.
Cry.
She's crying. So yeah, it's not. It's rare that we do
Hey, Roger.
two onions at the same time, but perhaps this was meant to be a man show all the way around.
Where'd Jen go?
Well, you know, starts crying every time we're dealing with onions, right? Of course, I have no idea how to do the no steak cheesesteak, so this will suddenly become an even more fun episode.
There's a
Oh, we've
lovely-
cheated this time.
We're cheating.
Hey, we don't gotta live like that no more.
I think I'm going to start prepping the butter.
Prep the butter, huh? How do you do that?
You cut it and put it in the pan.
The bigger question, Logan, is does she start crying for no reason when she's cutting
Stop.
butter?
I'm
Probably.
trying to see the words on the page. My nose is starting to run.
You can borrow my bifocals if you need them.
Right.
I'm thinking we should start focusing more on onion-specific recipes, like perhaps onion rings next week.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Fried.
Come on. Roger loves onion rings.
I
We've had
do.
this conversation.
You should unring.
He will never say no to an onion ring.
I don't.
Ever. But I can't see.
Onions are
Bacon
disgusting.
wrap. Yes, you could wrap a piece of bacon in onion rings and dip it in the coating and fry.
Yeah, that's next week's episode right there.
Are we doing it? Let's do it.
If we can get this oil to get hot enough to actually do that.
Butter's the pan. Okay, where'd the butter go?
There's your onions, folks.
I would like 1 stick of butter.
It's melted.
Yes. Because we're going to use some butter on the bread today.
Oh my goodness gracious! How did you turn this sucker?
I am more
You gotta do it
talented
like a-
than
you gotta do it
are.
like a pro.
I
Actually-
like food from this side.
Oh,
Why are you making it?
well, it worked to a
Just
point.
like the meat got too soft.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, we're going to have to get a cleaner spoon for the vegetables.
Oh, we are.
Balls, guys.
I can't see! Oh my god. Logan's over there dying.
Here's a spoon for the veggies.
Roger's just laughing at us
It's,
all.
no, it's great because,
Right,
you know,
nope.
did we need to cut up 2 solid onions like that?
Jen told me to.
Oh yeah, what are we doing with the green pepper right there?
You gotta cut that up too.
Oh, cool.
right.
Wonderful.
Want to see how I cut a pepper?
Probably similar to the onion sizes.
Is it all going in with the onion thing
Yep.
and then
Yep.
dumped in?
You don't eat this thing, right?
No.
What about this? Yeah?
Well, usually what I do, that's awesome, it just falls right out.
You don't eat
That's
that
how a
either.
man deals with
Yeah.
this. It's so scared of his knife skills, it just fell right out. And so is the pepper going to go in with the onion and then
Yep.
everything gets put in? What are we doing with the
It's gonna go in here.
nature's
mushroom.
fungus?
I'm just gonna stand here and tell you guys what to do. You can't see. Roger!
Just wait till they start caramelizing.
All right,
Ah!
so this is just kind of naturally breaking apart a little bit. Then.
You just do your thing, Roger.
I'm
Just
kind
do your
of,
thing.
and I really don't know what I'm doing with cheesesteaks.
Those are
whatever.
beautiful sized bell pepper pieces there, Logan.
Thank you.
From what I can see.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Just the pepper over here.
Oh, you're supposed to cook that with Worcestershire sauce.
Oh well, let's
Worcestershire.
throw it in now. How much?
This calls for, where is it on there? Let's put 2 tablespoons in there, Roger, and the spoons are here.
All right, I can do that.
It also says salt and pepper if you want.
We have not salted and peppered this yet.
No.
All right, we want to definitely do that.
Roger, we couldn't do this without you today.
Oh, I was trying to be lazy, like Jen said, and obviously,
We
How'd
need
you know she
Roger.
said that?
We're
it's
like,
kind of like it's kind of like the Godfather 3, right? Every time I try to get out, they keep pulling me back in.
lost,
You know, it's just
lost
crazy.
children.
You know.
Lost children.
So we'll salt
Oh,
this
that's
up
right.
a
I
little
gotta
bit.
use a different spoon because Roger dirtied mine.
Just getting
Make
stuff
me
done.
do bad things over here. Cutting stuff and breaking my back.
So that's all. Yeah. Table's
Well, that's
right down
because
here.
you're so tall.
Yeah.
At least there's not 2 peppers.
Well, and I mean, if the viewing audience remembers the first time you were on the show, and really the top of your head was cut off because we couldn't keep him in frame because he's so tall.
Oh.
Yes.
So that's why he's got to kind of crunch down a little bit.
Okay. Hand me that bowl, please.
7'5". It's my height.
Okay. So I have melted some butter in a pan, and we're putting that is a lot of onion.
Yep.
Are you sure you're not 6'7"?
I'm 6'1".
Have a bowl. Okay. And we're just gonna heat this up until the onions get caramelized.
Don't forget these guys.
That's right. Poor things.
No pepper left behind.
Do I need to chop these mushrooms up too?
Nope, because
Okay,
I'm going to
good.
put them in here a little bit after the onions get soft, because I don't want the mushrooms to be so... So here's punch you in the face with knowledge.
Bam.
Bam. Okay, so onions take longer to soften, bell peppers take longer to soften than mushrooms do. Mushrooms will soften faster. So if you put mushrooms in with the onions and bell peppers at the very beginning, you're going to have really slimy, soft mushrooms. If you like that, great. I'm not going to do that today. We're going to let these soften up first, and when they get softer, then I'll throw some mushrooms in.
Is what you really wanted to say? If you like that, you're really weird or something?
I was being respectful and polite
very
after my boob comment while you were out of the room.
Oh. Well, there will definitely be some editing to this particular show.
No!
Whoops.
Everyone take a vote. Who says Roger should keep that in there? It's unanimous.
Who says Roger should bleep it out?
Yeah, who wants Roger to keep
Are you
his
kidding
job?
me?
I want to, yeah.
I do. Anyway, well,
It's 2 versus 8. I think we win.
I'm pretty
Two
sure
guys
I'd
versus
keep your
8
job
women.
if it was in there.
Yeah, we definitely
Remember, you would be in trouble.
I just don't really want America's opinion of Jen Martin to be cheapened by some offhanded comment.
She didn't mean it in a.
Because she is America's sweetheart.
She just called
And not. Aw. You know, my mother would wear swimming goggles in the kitchen when she would cut onions. She would. She would put swimming goggles on and cut onions.
That's funny.
And you know what? She could get through a whole bunch of them and not have a problem.
That's some knowledge right there, punching the face with some knowledge.
Well, the weirdest part is my mother would wear swimming goggles in the kitchen for no reason at all. Let's drain this.
Okay.
You know what a good thing to grill your sandwiches is? Whoa. Sliding
Yeah.
on onions back here.
I don't know, Logan, if you're going to be on the show again, because we might kill you
kind of a
before you clear it up
hazard.
with all the onions that you threw back there.
So, Roger was going a positive direction with that, and Jen's like, he's just a hassle.
I said hazard.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I threw myself under the bus.
Whoops. All right, so this we're drained. Wow, that's because we had 2 pounds in here, right?
That and we put the Worcestershire
Lee and Perry.
sauce.
All right, you ready
Thank
for this?
you.
That's Kroger.
Jen,
Absolutely. Let's put it in here.
Yum.
Okay.
Bust out the mushrooms.
Yes. Let's break this open. The recipe actually doesn't call for mushrooms, but in this step it says, if you're one that likes mushrooms in your Philly cheese, you don't like mushrooms?
oh man, I hate them.
You
the whole
do?
I
shebang.
hate them.
Oh my gosh.
But no,
we're
go
not doing
do
the
what
whole
you're doing because I wasn't supposed to be here anyway.
How many do you want?
Let's
Count
just do
them.
this. We'll just sprinkle some in there.
Sprinkle some in it, all of them.
Why don't you just add them all?
I could.
That's
It'd be quite mushroomy.
These
Yeah,
are-
you probably don't want to
You don't
overpower
want to kill it with mushrooms. The mushrooms are supposed to be like the garnish.
There's a whole mushroom.
Oh, fancy.
That must have cost extra. That's why it was so heavy.
Okay, is that still on?
Yes.
Maybe we should turn it down to a medium so that we don't burn the bread.
That's always dangerous with the hot plates, but we'll turn
It
it
is
down to a
dangerous,
medium.
yes.
Of course, it's also dangerous that I operate this thing at all because I have a habit of turning things completely off.
Yes.
Why are we using provolone cheese? Why not
Um,
pepper jack or?
This is provolone.
Oh,
And
I think
you know
that's
what?
usually
When I
what
was-
comes on.
When I was at the store, I was looking and I was like, man, there's cheaper cheese than provolone. But because the overall meal was pretty inexpensive, I thought, oh, we're going to splurge. We're getting provolone. Because provolone is usually like a cheese that comes on
Yeah.
cheesesteaks.
yeah.
Right,
Work.
let's use this little guy, right?
Oh, fun! We'll use our little measuring spoons. Okay, we're going to taste this and see if it needs more Shire.
Oh, it does. I can already tell.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Tastes like beef.
Yeah, it's so bland. I don't think this recipe knows what it's talking about.
Well,
I'm just going to open the lid.
Oh, goodness.
now we are in danger territory. This is the madness part of the hot plate show.
It's not that, you guys, it's not even a half of a teaspoon in there. Yeah, it's not even.
You're gonna need
Use
to
this
half
one, use
that
this one.
bottle of wood, so.
Why?
Because it's the actual Liam Perrins.
Oh, it's the name brand.
The real deal.
Have we got no time for Kroger?
No. Holy Moses! You're gonna have a Worcestershire
There's
sandwich.
definitely going to be some flavor in this thing now.
There was none. Did you guys try it? No, there was no flavor,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
Hey, far be it from us to argue with Jen.
Probably
Martin.
won't be eating it either. What'd you butter your bread with?
I didn't yet.
Oh.
And that's not butter, it's cheese.
I literally do not even know. I was like,
That is the most beautifully
Where'd you get
round
slabs of
piece
butter?
of butter.
I saw it cut here, and I'm like, you like slapped it on there. This is where I start
Yes.
turning red.
That's good. No. That's special Walmart brand. You know, things like that.
Slabs of butter.
I'm gonna butter this bread.
I heard that.
So Somebody's freaking out over there. Okay. Put some meat on that. Pretty please.
You need a flipper?
Well, how much do you want on there?
I don't know.
the bread.
I haven't made these before.
You get whatever comes in the pan too with it.
Can you like try and keep it in the sandwich?
Who's flipping this?
That's gonna be exciting.
It's not me, I'll tell you
Well,
that. I
make
can't
it right.
even handle an
She should,
egg.
like, hold it all together so it doesn't
No,
make
Roger's
cookie
right.
like that. You just eat it.
Once it gets to the
We're getting
top.
there. We're getting there.
So there's a lot of discussion in the crowd today about the outcome, the potential outcomes of us flipping this over. And so I think we're about to see
I'm
what's going to
flipping.
happen. Yeah.
I am totally flipping this.
Out of the pan.
Flipping out.
So should we go for it? Are you psyching yourself up like a weightlifter?
It wasn't brown enough on the
Okay.
bottom. We're waiting for it to get a little browner.
Make sure it's on the spackle after you flip it.
It's still just kind of pale.
Pale.
But you know what? I think it's going to work just fine because the cheese, there's a slice on the bottom, slice of bread, and there's a slice
yeah,
of
it's
cheese on top.
sticky.
Yeah,
And so
okay.
it's kind of like stuck.
I love how all three of us are trying to justify how this is going to work. I love that, Logan. Oh yeah, it's sticky. It'll work. It's sticky. So this will be a successful outing here.
Oh my god.
This is great.
Shall I?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm going in.
We'll get a full view from the up top camera too.
Oh, she's
One.
professional.
2,
Pro.
3.
Boom!
What?
Got it.
Nailed it.
The sandwich is on the floor.
All right, Abby,
I'm gonna
come
be
try
smelling onions
our
in my massage too.
no steak, beef cake,
Beefcake
cheesesteak.
cheesesteak.
Okay. I'll hold the plate for you, lady.
Beefcake
Alright,
cheesesteak.
Let's see how it is. The what? The beef.
It is the
Sounds
No
good.
Steak
Okay.
Cheesesteak.
All right. That's really good.
Oh.
Yay!
Now,
She had that.
Abby, is that a truthful statement or is that just trying to make us feel good?
No, it's good.
All right then. Yay.
easy.
Thank you. Oh.
Just taking my sandwich. Oh, that's really good.
All right then. So
Abby
we went.
loves me.
Well, and I think we went on this particular episode. We went from abject horror of this maybe not being good to wow, it surprised us. So
Win-win.
I think it's a win. Yeah. So give it a shot at home. Logan, thank you so
You're
much.
very welcome. Thanks for having me.
Jen Martin, the lovely Jen Martin.
Yay.
I'm Roger. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.